Today's VOD is going to be a little bit crazy, guys. It's CAPS Zoe. This man is renowned for having very insane mechanics. He has very high highs and also can have some pretty low lows. The man is known for some really good plays and also some ints. He likes to push his champions to the absolute maximum, to the limits, okay? And sometimes when you're limit testing, you know, you're going to have a couple of hiccups and you're going to have a couple of extra deaths on the way. But that's who CAPS is. That's why I love his playstyle. A lot of the people who verse CAPS, including myself, he's a very strange player to verse. He has that, you know, he has that X factor. He does things that are unpredictable. He does things that nobody else will do because it's either higher risk than usual. It's either just plain, it's dumb logically, but because I would assume he's not going to do that, and he does it, I go, oh, that was dumb, but it works because I'm not expecting it. He's that type of player. Anyone who has verse CAPS knows this. And we'll be breaking down his Zoe versus some Graves mid player that's been popping up in Halo and EU West. If you enjoy my content, guys, as always, you can subscribe, put your notifications on, and leave a thumbs up on the video. It helps me out a lot for doing this type of content. Hitting the rift now, taking a look at the Rune page. He loves this unsealed spellbook. A lot of the pro players prefer this unsealed spellbook. You're going to get a lot more utility from the Zoe. When you go Corrupting Potion, it means you can get a teleport back early for a Dark Seal. And then at level 6, you can start looking to transition into some of the spells like the Ignite or like the Exhaust into something like the Graves will work very well. And of course, the Nimbus Cloak. When you're getting a lot more summoners, use that Nimbus Cloak. You can zoom around in combination with your W and you're getting even more sums like in actives. It's a really crazy champion to play and set up to have. You can see he starts off with a hard shove. He's queued the backlines, and you can see this Graves. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a review on this Graves. This guy plays Graves mid and is 1.1k LP in EU West. He does this weird Graves setup, man. I might actually do a review on him. It's very interesting. And you can see CAPS here getting some harass. Oh, the Lux comes through. That's a great dodge, man. And they're going to get a really aggressive... Oh, that's actually such a nice trade back, actually. They get a very aggressive roam by that Lux. CAPS level 2 now. Takes the... Usually go W second. Try and get some goodie bags. Like he hasn't leveled yet. Wonder why. Alright, he just leveled W now. No goodie bags. Unless there's a visual bug. But you can look at the trades, how you get the... You want to auto into your Q. Get the empowered auto off. Q again, another empowered auto. Such a dirty trade. But of course, without the electrocute, you have a lot less kill pressure in your laning phase in the early game. As even after that Lux roam, they come up bot lane with that kill. Jesus Christ. So the wave's going to shove back into CAPS here. He just gets it. Gets a barrier. That probably wasn't worth it. But we'll see. And this Graves, man. I'm impressed. I might actually do a review on it. I'm gonna do a review. I will get a review on this Graves. Mark my words. So you can see his Kha'Zix has Ghost as well. What is going on in EU Halo? What is this? Lux mid again. This is nuts. He has that barrier, and remember, you got that Nimbus Cloak as well, so the barrier is gonna help him out if he needs to get a little bit more mobility. Lux still hovering. CS in the moment is a pretty big lead for CAPS. XP will be in his favor as well, just because the Lux has been leeching some XP. And he's going to move up and try and harass the Graves now. Has a nice little zone. Probably shove this wave and crash the next wave, he should. And then he'll teleport back for the Dark Seal. He just opts for... Okay, the wave's in a terrible spot, but I guess because he's going to teleport and break it, it's not going to matter. He instantly teleports top. The mid lane wave is terrible, but he opts against it. Picks up Dark Seal boots. Flash is in. Picks up the kill onto the Akali. Has to burn his flash there. But he does get a return kill, which is nice. Gets a stack onto the Dark Seal. Gonna come back into the mid lane. Misses that. You can see how this wave is... That wave was just completely terrible. It sets up perfectly for the Graves to come back to. But CAPS, as we know, you know, he's not that. He doesn't have a lane like Chovy, you know. He's a completely different player. My presumption is when CAPS goes to World and versus players like the Chovy and the Showmaker, he's going to fall behind in lane. But he'll just utilize, like, he just plays the map, you know. He roams a lot. He'll put some dives on. And he makes up for it like that, where he kind of lacks in wave, I guess, lack of wave management. Puts the redemption bot side. Gonna get a hard shove in again. This Graves picks up the Dirk as well. I don't know if this Graves like doesn't complete boots or something. He has a weird setup, man. So enemy Lilia, I mean 6 kills to 3 at the moment. But it's 40 CS to 24 in the mid lane. Amp tone picked up. First buy for the Zoe is usually the Ludens. I really like the GLP Zoe, but a lot of people don't really opt for it. It's a little bit harder to use, and the wave clear is not as nice, obviously, but it's a cheaper item, and it sets up your E so well. Definitely underrated. Dragon's up. I want to see Zoe get priority in the mid lane, and then Kha'Zix tries to solo out the dragon. Be nice. Probably picks up a kill onto the Ornn. Caps level 6 has a level advantage. He hasn't really taken any aggressive trades in this early game. Just been slowly harassing. He's level 6 now, so he can move up, play a little bit more aggressive. Bubble misses. Now, guys, at around about level 6 is when your unsealed spellbook will become available. So we'll see if okay, so did he just change? No. Did he change to heal? Is my graphics saying it's not? No, he did. Okay, so he's going for the heal onto the Zoe. It's a pretty nice 2v2 summoner. You can heal yourself and your jungler if you go on 2v2. And of course, the movement speed in combination with your Nimbus Cloak. W? It's going to help you so much. He is demolishing the Graves in CS. Graves, like, I mean, he has no flash. If he gets hit by a bubble, he's gonna die. Now, if you're into something like the Lissandra or the Twisted Fate, of course, guys, you'd go for a cleanse instead of the heal. Or if you're very low mana, you can go for the, I think it's called Chivalrance. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it gives you mana back. It gives you, like, full mana. It's actually really nice if you want to stay in lane for a little bit longer. Or you play something like the Twisted Fate, where that mana is going to enable you to get your ult off onto a bot lane, onto a side lane. And get a kill. You can see the Ignite trade. Weaving in some autos. Okay, bubble lands. Q. This should be a kill. Yeah. Very easy pickup. And now he's looking to opt in to a roam to the top side. I don't think it's... Yep. He'll hard shove the next wave, I guess. Pick up a base. He'll have enough for the Lost Chapter, I believe. Very smooth Zoe. I love Caps Zoe. Really enjoyable to watch. Let's see. 70 CS at 8 minutes. I mean, his CS per minute is on track for 10. Picks up the Lost Chapter. Any control wards? No control wards. Unafforded, I guess. 4 stacks on the Dark Seal. Should be a game. I mean, if you get 10 stacks, 100% the soul still this game. You have a lot of, like, what do they have? They only have the Akali if they want to hard engage. The Graves, I feel like you can just kite the Graves on Zoe. Because he doesn't have phase rush. How he's going to gap close? He has to flank in one shot. Moving bot side now. So it's a 1.5, or I mean, yeah, it's a 1.6 or 7k gold lead for the enemy team, guys. It's going to be a hard way to get back into the game. Bit of a upwards battle. But it's always nice to... I love watching games where these players get, but like, they don't get gifted a massive lead in the early game to start. Nice to see how they play. And the way to play it is patient. Farm correctly, get your item power spikes, and just play. When the opportunities come, they'll, you know, go for it. But don't overforce when you're behind. Okay, so Lilia comes in. Lilia dodges out on the bubble. For a bubble himself. Definitely didn't mean to start that up. Ooh, nice little combo there. Picks up the goodie bag, gonna get that ghost. Caps has such good map awareness. He instantly sees the Akali fighting top, goes up. Wastes his time on. Are you serious, bro? But look, if that fight was even and he needed it, the Zoe was there way before the Graves. Center picks up the kill under the Kha'Zix. Oh, Caps flashes forward. Yo, we got a lot of summoners here. Okay, has the flash. He should flash forward. Hourglass. Can we get some help, please? Oh my god, Lilia. Wait. I thought she got the kill. She didn't get the kill. Look. Caps flashed to try and get the extended range on the Q, and it completely whiffed. It's quite sad, but that happens. I think a more controlled player would have just held his flash, moved in slowly, didn't rush the play. It's Graves, man. Holding his own. I'm guessing he's gonna rush a Duskblade. No, what's it called? Ghostblade. What the hell? Look at him look for the kills. He TP's in with the Nimbus, man. You are quick. And you can see he's looking for the Luden's Echo to start. And even that Q there, I feel like it should be a little bit timed a little bit later. I get the AoE Q. Gonna pick up a plate. Maybe look for the roam top side. Okay, we find a... That skill shot. Okay, we found the Lux. Beautiful. Round 2. Can we hit something? Come on, gift it to my boy. He grabs that kill. 3rd kill of the game. And we're back online. Funnily enough, the gold lead's only 1,000. 11 kills to 14. I thought this game would be a little bit... I thought they'd run away with it, but... You know, they're managing to find really nice picks. Ghost available. We're going to run bot side deep, or... we see the Graves looking for a flank. TP comes out. Bubble lands, autos, weaves. Bubble, okay. Nice. Uses the Ghostblade passive. Lilia seems to be caught out. Look at all these summoners. And Caps picks up the shutdown. 5 and 1, okay. Really nice reactionary play there. Some players may have just opted to hard shove the tower, but he took the risk in that the roam would work, the counter roam would work, and it did. He'll have enough for the Ludens. We got 9 stacks in the Dark Seal now. I think Zoe's pretty fun. Like, Zoe's not only really strong, but also really fun. Like, I could play 100 Zoe games straight. It's such a fun champion to play. I like the design. If you're looking to pick up a new mid laner and trying to annoy the enemies, maybe Zoe is the pick for you. We're going to base for the Ludens here. Finally, Control Wood has been purchased. And... Really? What are we going for? We're going for a death cap. That's an early death cap, but I like it. Fine. Trying to get in and one-shot these squishy. I mean, if you think about it, the whole enemy team is completely squishy. They don't really have any tanks. But I guess he's trying to get a really good mid-game spike and just one-shot them. Bubble lands. Got some summoners there. Can't quite get back in. Ugh. Only these hooks landed. Damn, that was nice. Chunks the Akali half. I see him Ghost. Picks up the flash. Okay, this is where... Oh, the bubble just misses. Playing with fire here. Look how deep the Graves is. What is the Graves doing over here, man? Caps flashes in, picks up the kill on the Graves. Look at the Graves, no boots. Has a goddamn Ghostblade. Has so much damage, and he's just looking to one-shot people with the Electrocute. His one goal in life is just sit in a brush and one-shot someone. Kha'Zix comes in for the Stolen Mountain. Caps has Gunblade active. Can we find anybody? Ah, you are dead. Thank you very much. Really good map play, really good awareness by Caps. He knew that Lilia would probably come back in, try and check the camps. Horn coming out. Try and use this terrain for a bubble here, surely. Yep. Oh my god. Ooh, shit. Ooh, really nice dodges though on the Graves. Wait, bubble lands. Jesus Christ. And they pick up the gold lead and the kill advantage and the second dragon of the game. Caps has 10 stacks on the Dark Seal. Boots has not been completed. And they're still fighting. Okay. Bubble lands, of course. That was a clean combo. I love it. Big old bounty onto the Caps now on the Zoe. It happens. Look, shutdown goes over to the Lux. It happens. Not sure what happened there. I guess he wasn't watching. He picks up the Sorks. And he is going to go for the Death Cap second. Lilia picks up the kill. What do you guys think about this champion? I think the win rate's still below 50%, but I think when I play against a good Lilia, their tempo can get, like, sometimes it's unable, you cannot catch them. They get such a lead on your jungle, and they just snowball incredibly. But then other Lilias just seem like the most useless champ. I don't know. Still early days, but obviously it's getting played in pro. At the highest level, it has to be good, right? Really good at counter jungling the enemy chickens. Bubble. On the edge. He can get this. Oh. You can see no side laning for Caps. He comes back in. Bubble misses. He only knows one way to run. Coming in looking for the Akali. You can bubble in the terrain here. Lands. Oh my god, it's clean. It's clean. A lot of summoners here. Pick up the heal. Should move back for that flash afterwards. And you can see the amount of pressure this man puts on with the pick. And this is why Zoe is always in the top 10 most annoying champions. Graves has dropped into the bot, deep into the bot lane side lane. Wonder how far off he is on the death cap. They got full vision on him. I wonder if he resets or he rotates for another pick. He has enough mana. Here's the Akali. R's in. Akali can use the E, but opts against it. No, she does use it. Last second. Cap's in trouble here. Has to flash. Has to land the bubble lands. Good night, sweet prince. Goodbye. 10th kill of the game. Gunblade passive on the ground. Comes in to shove again. And he's going to look to fight. He got no mana, but let's see what he can get done with a Gunblade. Lux is like 1 health. Oh, no. Triple kill coming out for Lilia. And that's a typical Caps play. Complete greed. Absolutely. He didn't, like, what are we going to get from a kill there? Nothing. But it is what it is. 10 kills in the 3. Gold lead is pretty much even now. And the Graves, still no boots. Ghostblade, Duskblade into probably Edge of Night. Full lethality one-shot. What is this, man? It's like 80 Echo or something. What is it? Ah, he goes Demolish. So he sits in these side lanes and goes Demolish. Makes sense. Caps now working on his next item. Next item, what should it be? They have no magic resistance, so Void Staff would be pretty bad. I guess you could go Oblivion for the flat pen. Or you could offer something defensive like the Hourglass, the Zhonya's. Knowing Caps, it will probably be for something aggressive. Liandry's for a champion like Zoe is not the greatest. Liandry's is good for extended trades, while the flat pen from Oblivion is good for bursts. Zoe, technically, you want to be going from long range for a one-shot and then coming back. So, burst, flat pen is the best. The Liandry's burn is not really going to be doing you that much. Lux comes in. Flashes. He's still gonna die. And it gets picked once again. Bro, what are they doing? I think they're gonna drop the dragon as well. Lilia taking over the game. Lurox. This Graves going deep, trying to get picks. Look at these numbers. You have no movement speed. I guess you only have Ghostblade active. His only MS is his Ghostblade active. I guess you get the unique from the Ghostblade with the movement out of combat. I guess that's pretty good. And he's going to drop into the top side now. Soul Stealer shouldn't be purchased. Around about 8 stacks is when it starts becoming pretty gold efficient to upgrade. Obviously 10 stacks, it's always good. What's the plan? We're going to shove one more. I mean, their ARAM is pretty good. The ARAM is really decent. Caps here trying to decide what's happening. Is he going to regroup or is he going to try and get one more wave and then the blue buff? Looking like he's going to opt for the regroup. Think about it at least. Blue buff about to spawn. Oh my god, what a grief. What a grief. He'll pick up the blue. They'll start setting up some good vision. So, Kha'Zix drops the Herald bot side. And now they'll try and set up some vision around Nash. If they can make one pick, they rush Nash, and they have the Herald as a 6th man in the bot side. It's a pretty nice play. The enemy, if you see the enemy, like if you see the enemy drop a Herald in the bot side and then run Nash, like, come on guys, it's obvious what their plan is. Fight coming in, R's in, ignites onto the center, has the Proto Belt, playing the fight really deep, really careful of that Akali all in. Gonna try and play on the terrain now. Proto's in, Thresh grabs a kill onto the Akali. A 3 for 1, but they have no jungle. Bubble lands onto the Lux Q. Where did she... Crucible. Graves has the Edge of Night completed. Bubble lands. Thank you for the kill. The Graves doesn't have boots, man. It's full lethality. And of course, guys, when you have the Ornn with the Death Cap second, you are getting so much value. You'll see in pro play a lot of the time, they'll go for the Death Cap second, just because they'll get the first Ornn upgrade. And the value from the Rabadons on the upgrade is one of the best from Ornn's Forgery. Bloody Banshee and Edge of Night. Graves got Edge. Senna has Edge. Lily has goddamn Banshees, man. It makes the game very hard. Could sleep here. Watch how this play fights out. Looking to get the Lilia. Lands the bubble. Can't quite get in, but the Ornn maybe can click. Graves comes in. Yes. Let's go, Graves. I don't know why I'm supporting him, but the Ornn's going to int. That should have been a 1 fight. I feel like he played a little bit... I think he could have played a little bit slower tempo. Just looking for bubbles and trying to take the safe poke. But he opts to go really hardcore for that. And he picks up a Void. I don't know. I mean, look, a Void stuff is never really that bad of a purchase. Because as the game progresses, it gets better. So look, it's kind of like future-proofing as well if they do get the MR. But still, the damage right now is definitely not going to be... that significant from the pen, as the Kha'Zix is pretty high leveled. Has the Ghost as well. He has Blue Smite and Ghost on Kha'Zix, so a lot of mobility on that kit. I ban Kha'Zix every game because I don't like versing it. Been playing a lot of 80 carry rate recently and it's just a bad time. Ezreal coming across with the flank. If they can land... if they can land the bubble. She sleeps, huh? Always got to be careful with when you're playing the Zoe into the Akali as well, guys. The Akali can land your E on you as you go you go forward. And then she'll just follow it and absolutely rinse you. Looking for a back here now. Oh my god. Just greedy base. Really nice pick by the Akali, but Caps with the 6th death of the game after he was what? Was he like 10-1 or 10-2 or something? A lot of unnecessary deaths comes out, giving the enemy a massive advantage to come back into the game. Good pickup. Really nice by the enemy team. Akali comes in. Double kill for her. And they should drop a bot side inhib and maybe even mid. Look at the Graves. Alright, they're not going to drop the inhib. 25 minutes. Are they? They're committing. I guess it's pretty late. Still, it doesn't really get you much. The Graves are trying to drop the mid lane tower. It's going to be Cloud Soul this game. Graves gets the tower. And they're looking for the double inhib. Dude. Capstar literally comes straight out of base. Kills the Lux. No, wait. He killed the Graves. Defending the inhib. Does Lux get it? Did they get the inhib? Inhib lives on 1 health. Jesus Christ. What a spicy game. I swear for the last 5 minutes, Caps has been dead the whole time, guys, if I'm honest. But you can't have Caps without the craps. It happens, you know? So we're going to have a lot of farm coming in now. They didn't quite get the mid inhib, but if mid and bot inhib were down, it'd be pretty easy to access the Baron for the enemy team. You can see Graves still hasn't purchased boots. His 4th item is Mortal Reminder. And Caps' next item is finally going to be a defensive. It's going to be either an Hourglass or a Banshees. Banshees is okay. I'd probably go for the Hourglass just to try and store them up. Where the Caps likes to play is frontline Zoe. Graves now has the level advantage. Caps has the Ghost. It's always nice when you when you have Unsealed Spellbook and you don't have Flash. Having the Ghost for some mobility is always pretty good. Trading that. Because Ghost with Nimbus is like, look, it's not a Flash, but it's goddamn close, you know? They pick up the kill, but the enemy team is in the base. They grab the second inhib of the game. They're looking like they're trying to end. But good luck with that. Ghostblade upgrade now for the Kazakhs. And as the game progresses, of course. I mean, both teams have really good gold values. You got the center stacking with souls, and then you got the Ornn items. Caps comes in. Grab anything. Any summoners. We've got a flash there. Flash in. Another flash. If we can make a pick on Delilia, we will get the Nash. Flashes forward. Bubbles. Just misses. Senna, man. I played my first Senna game yesterday. I couldn't believe the champion is so strong. Flash comes out from the Lux. This is just awkward. Trying to play cleanup crew. The worst part is, look at the base. Look at all the minions coming in. Caps identifies it. Goes for the back, trying to clear the minions out. Doesn't want his Nexus towers to drop. As the gold lead still 1,000 at 30 minutes. We're already at a, what, almost 80 kill game. Clears these bad boys in. He should have a lot of gold at the moment. It looks like Ezreal and Ornn are trying to solo the Nash. Caps has teleport as well, guys, so be aware of that. So he does look for the teleport behind the Nash. Graves picks up the shutdown. Okay, Graves just picked up a double kill. Caps comes in, grabs the kill onto the Graves. Bubble's over, has the gunblade active, ready to go. It looks like they stopped the Nash. Oh, that was beautiful by the Thresh. And, well, a lot happened, but also not much happened, you know? It's a 3 for 2. These Edge of Knights are such a good counter to champions like the Zoe. In the center, man. She really starts to scale up. 30 minutes, looking at like 100 souls and stuff. It gets pretty nasty. So they're going to try and rush the Nash. I don't see how they can contest it. The Lilia will do it very fast with the Leandries. Ornn doesn't have teleport, but it looks like Caps and Thresh want to try and contest it. I think they will be too late. What do you guys think? They jump off of it. I guess with the Senna doesn't do very fast or what? I thought they had that for sure. Caps caught out, but he's going to have this Thresh Lantern. Sleep comes in. Look at the Graves. Wow, wow, wow. That was incredible. I would just try and go one for one with the Akali. Grabs the Akali up. Do they have it? Oh, they're so lucky. Okay. They have Ezreal and Ornn left. Ezreal can't die, I think, or they lose the game. Senna ult. Oh, Ezreal clutches it onto the Senna. Ezreal looking to use the... Oh, oh. One more. Double kill coming out. Ezreal saves the game. Jesus. 13 kills, 10 deaths for the Ezreal. 15 kills, 8 deaths for Caps. This Graves is nasty on this champ. Still no boots. 32 minutes, no boots. Caps did go for the Banshees, okay. He wants to try and avoid the skill shots from things like the Lilia and the Lux coming out. It's going to help him survive, not get engaged on with the sleep. And you can see, look at how much life steal the Ezreal has now. Has the Death Dance and the Bloodthirster. Upgraded Triforce. This man is peaking hard. But 3 Cloud Drakes over to red side here. We're going to get some very low cooldown ultimates on the enemy. Caps farm, look, 220 at 32 minutes. It's pretty bad. But this game has been an absolute clown fiesta, as most of Caps' games are. Caps is not known for high CS numbers. He's known for... like, he's just known for making plays, man. Making plays and doing the unexpected. What do you want, 12 CS per minute, or you want to make a cool play? The answer is most likely 12 CS per minute. It's going to get you a lot more gold over time more consistently, but you just won't look as cool. As his Flash, just got his unsealed, changed to barrier. Getting some pretty nice poke off onto Lilia. The Baron is still available. Akali in the side lane, but has no teleport to rejoin. Damn, that's a risky path. Moves in. Looking to get the bubbles into the... Always try and get these unique angles, guys, and catch the enemy by surprise with Zoe. You never want to be coming straight down through lane. You want to be on the flank, on the side. You want to extend your bubble range. As they pick up the kill in Deluxe, bubble goes wide. Oh, just misses on that center. And they're going to try and opt for the inhib here. They shouldn't be able to force the game. It should be inhib into Nash vision. And let... Oh, the bubble lands on Akali. And Caps gets the kill onto the Akali. They're going to run in here and try and look for the game end. Caps' real flash kills this center. Clutches the game. Is he dead? He died. I didn't even see. Graves coming in. Graves picks up the kill. Oh my god. And Lilia's going to clean up. Lilia Graves, let's do it. Graves almost full build, no boots. Skip the boots, so you're going to have even more damage. Thresh is not fast enough to get away from the Lilia. And it is an ace. I thought they were going to end the game. 18 kills, 9 deaths for Caps. And they can try and run bot side. The death, I mean, Caps is up in 10 seconds. I don't know what they're trying. But they don't have enough, they're not fast enough on the Nash, so they're going to try and pick up bot inhib and steal away the red. What's their plan? They can't end. Double inhib play. Okay. They're going to have to try and force a reset here, though, so if I'm blue side, if I'm Caps' team, I'm running straight Nash. You should be able to get priority on it. Caps wants to shove one more bot lane wave before going. You can see that super on the map is already, like, it's at the enemy inhib, so it's pretty far away. As Graves bush camps and picks up the Kha'Zix. Caps comes in, bubble lands. Graves is 1 health, but flank coming out from the Ornn now. God, his bubbles are good, eh? Bloody good bubbles, mate. Grabs a kill in the Lilia. This Lux double kill, 20th kill of the game for Caps. 100+ kill game. The gold lead is, the gold is even. Even gold. Caps moving in. If he can kill the center, maybe they can run down mid. 40 seconds on the enemy jung. Bubble lands, but great. No way he dies. Dude, what is the Graves damage? He has a Sanguini Blade. Caps playing super aggressive on the fucking the side, but trying to use his mobility. Oh, Bubble just misses. Akali doesn't get the kill. Ezreal coming in with the clutch. Caps is going to base here because he has teleport. He'll try and teleport flank behind. He has a nice deep ward in the mid lane wave or top side. Let's see what TP he goes for. Legendary. No TP, but he grabs the Morello. As they try and... I mean, look, if they kill the Graves... Yeah, perfect. They kill the Graves now. Has teleport available. But the Kha'Zix is dead for another 40 seconds. What the hell are we watching? This is the most typical Caps game I've ever seen. Soul is up. Cloud Soul. It's not the worst Soul to lose, but it's never a good feeling to lose Soul. Bubble lands onto the Lux. I don't think you can move forward for the Q. Caps's Qs do more damage than Smite though. He goddamn one-shots the Lilia. They prevent the Soul. If it flank on the Lux, can we get it? Ooh, Bubble. Just misses but cuts off the path. Akali on the flank but can't come through. Ooh, careful guys. Akali has ult. But they're going to have to opt against it as they pick up the kill. Well, we're full build essentially. Should get some elixir here. Wonder why he doesn't buy elixir. Does he not have enough gold? Maybe not. Interesting. They're going to start the Nash. He has teleport here. He'll clear the wave and then regroup. They're just pressuring down mid. Wow. If they can kill Caps and look for the end. They pick up the Nash. They have empowered recalls. Kha'Zix is going to try and steal away the red. Yeah, you can see the Graves try and pick off Caps as he gets the elixir. He mustn't have had enough gold because he came out of base pretty quickly. We're really on endgame now. Everyone looking at full builds. Caps has his flash available for this next fight. It's going to be super important. 2k damage coming from these Qs guys, the paddle stars. I love these type of games. Does anyone, like, even if I lose these games, I enjoy them because they're very long, even games. They're drawn out. I look over the VOD and try and improve. Like, these are the games that I live to play, man. I hate hard stomps. That's like, even I would rather have a game like this and lose than have a 15-minute hard stomp where I win. I'm not even kidding. Unless the game means like I get Challenger or something like that. Like, these games are just so exciting for me. As the Graves looks for a flank. Looking to land a bubble. Coming through. They pick up the kill onto the Akali here. The Graves flank didn't really mean much, but the Ornn's getting chunked out. Caps looking for the angle. Graves picks up the Kha'Zix. Caps flashes forward, looking for the bubble. Caps dies here, but Ezreal, the bubble lands. And this Ezreal should be able to clutch the game. Please tell me this is it. 20 kills for Caps, 10 deaths, 19 kills for the Ezreal. The 3v3, but they have the absolutely astronomically big Ezreal. And they're going to finish off the game. That's going to be the VOD review, lads. I hope you've enjoyed it. This was a crazy game. I expected nothing less from Caps. His Zoe is always clean. There's some mistakes, but that's who Caps is. I hope you've enjoyed and learned something. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.